Hello, virtual travelers. Welcome to XYZRV Golden Dakota YouTube channel from the cruise ship port in beautiful Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. And today I'm taking you on the big red hop-on, hop-off bus all the way from the marina down the Malicone to the southernmost stop, Mismaloya and Los Arcos. Top deck views, ocean breeze, no expensive taxis needed. Get aboard for the pre-flight and see what you will experience. Let's ride.
All right, well, my next session's not till 3 o'clock, so I'm going to go on the Puerto Vallarta, Mexico hop on, hop off bus tour. And it's starting over at the marina. You know, it's funny, if you come from the cruise ship, you'll pay $22. If you come walking up, you pay 380 pesos. So that's quite a difference. I'll give you a view of the hop on, hop off when I get on it, and give you an update on my hyperbaric chamber, which seems to be working. All right, off we go. As we leave the cruise port, we're going on to the main road. And that's where I bought my ticket. Use pesos, it's cheaper. Taxi rides everywhere, but you can also use Uber. And the buses are 20 cents. All right, we just left the cruise port. There's a grocery store within walking distance of the cruise port. As we go down the main road, there's residential areas, and actually right across from the cruise port there's a bar there. It opens till 2 a.m. For a little while we're just going to have like hotels and little restaurants and then a big mall coming up. When we get to the wild part, I will continue. Just about a mile down from the cruise port, heading towards downtown, there's a mall. It's got a lot of stuff here, and there's a hop on and off bus stop there. They call it Balar Tour. Balar Tour is the stop for the bus. This is La Isla Shopping Village. It's pretty big. I think 3 stories, and all around it there's hotels. They're all a lot of them are all-inclusive hotels. So when you walk in there, they want to know what room you're in. So just make up a number. All these roads are really rough. We're heading towards the romantic district, which is the LGBT, I think Q also, and gay fun area. So whether you're gay or straight, whatever, they have a lot of parties down here, and people are very friendly, and it's a nice place to hang out at night. It's open till like 4 in the morning. It seems like most things here happen at night, you know. So if you're here in the daytime, you're just going to sweat and go eat some food. You gotta stand outside. There is a viewpoint over here. I can't see it right now, but you climb up, and it is exhausting. I mean, you'll climb for many, many, many feet. It's called viewpoint. And it's definitely worth the climb if you want to get in good shape. I met one guy up there at the top who climbed it every single day, and I asked him why, and he said it's because he's in his 60s and he wants to stay alive. So, great exercise part. There's a hop on, hop off bus. It's going to tell us where we stop and what we're going to do.
Okay. The trip originally begins in Marina Vallarta, but you hop on in Puerto Mágico. So in our way to Mismaloya, we're gonna stop in the Malicone, that is part of the downtown, for 25 minutes. From there we're gonna continue in our way to Mismaloya, but we're gonna do another 2 stops. One will be again at Playa Palmares, here for 10 minutes. And the next one will be at Los Arcos de Mismaloya viewpoint, in front of those rocks. It's a cliff, so it's just basically for taking pictures. Then we're gonna continue to Mismaloya. Right there we're gonna arrive at around 11:30, and from there we're gonna turn around and we're gonna take the same way to coming back to Marina Vallarta, where originally begins. If you want to hop off in one of the places, just keep in mind the buses will pass at this moment every 2 hours, like we are in low season. So just you need to wait 2 hours for take the next bus.
Okay, so we're going to be 2 hours. Usually it's 1 hour during high season. But we're going to go to all the major places in Puerto Vallarta. Stop, you can look around, you can hop off the bus, look around, and then catch the next bus and continue on. There's also a night tour, correct?
Yeah, the night tour basically is just like a party tour, but it's only at this moment, like it's low season. From Friday to Sunday, we begins at 7 p.m. at the Malicone, and it's like a party tour because we're gonna have music. We have a clown show, and actually the clown is giving shots of tequila to the people who want to drink a little bit.
Awesome.
It's like I told you, it's basically like a party tour.
So we're gonna have a party bus tonight? Weekend.
Normally it's weekend. I'm not gonna be sure it will gonna be today because they have some reservations about of a specific
okay,
trips.
So normally it's on the weekend.
Normally it's weekends.
This weekend is The Walking Dead, and it should be a lot of fun. And we take the hop on, hop off bus. We stop at a lot of the party places, get on, get off, have a great time. Muchas gracias.
You're welcome.
All right. That's the Sheraton Hotel, which is a real popular hotel in the area. Here's one of the resorts. A lot of these are resorts where you come in and they like to keep you inside and you enjoy their buffets and beaches and whatever they have to offer. That is the Malicone. The walkway walks all the way down to the pier. I've walked it several times. Very safe at day and night.
We are crossing over the Mismaloya Bridge. It is in this place that the Francisco Marina into Avenue ends, and it's the start of the Mexico Street. Also, in this place, the 5 de Diciembre neighborhood starts. Its name refers to the foundation date of Puerto Vallarta's public land in 1929. The neighborhood starts to appear in 1940.
This neighborhood's from 1940. Again, you'll notice the roads are very rough. And there seems to be a senior frog everywhere. And senior frog is jumping at night. Like I said, the bars are open. Some of them open at 10 o'clock and close at 4 in the morning. It's really a night owl town. And they sure know how to party. You can rent scooters, though I would never do that on this road. Or you'll end up like that. The taxis are abundant, many taxis, but Uber is half the price. Hola! These are the streets of Puerto Vallarta in the Romantic District. The wires look very low, but I just have been through it several times. You can't see it, but right back there is the viewpoint. We walked from the church over to the viewpoint, which is another video. You just gotta enjoy these streets with the rock roads. Like I said, I surely wouldn't want to ride a thin bicycle or motorbike on these.
Puerto Vallarta downtown. In every side street, approximately a block away, it is possible to see different sculpture in the pier. The pier is by all means the most decorated and popular place of locals and tourists. It is a space where beautiful sunsets can be best enjoyed and common drives the feelings of the view and experience. It is in this place that the community most of it is seen suddenly to the horizon. The pier has the place of landscape. Very vivid it is also a noted art gallery, filled with sculptures, photography, and cultural exhibitions.
Not all who wander are lost. A wanderer. It's just like walking the streets of Puerto Vallarta, except you don't have to walk. We're going along the beach now. There's still some repairs going on from the storm about 10 days ago. I think we're going to park here. The world famous Sandman who plays chess will transform in about an hour and you'll see a new person. After the storm, they moved the Puerto Vallarta sign back to the water. It had to be moved after the storm, but now it's here again. Woohoo! Those are people that don't move, painted in gold. Pretty cool. The guy I showed you before, the Sandman, I'm going to show you what he looks like now. They are preparing for The Walking Dead, which should be a really huge party. Getting everything ready, getting all the skeletons. The skull face is very popular. Alright, this is the Malicone, the walkway along the beach. It goes for many miles, but you know, after the storm there was some damage. And it'll all get fixed up soon. The Malicone goes a long way down to the pier. And this all seems to be in good shape. Fixing. And here's one of these shops. If you want to buy anything, you probably don't want to buy it in the Malicone because everything's expensive.
Took a picture.
To the west, the beautiful is fine. It was inaugurated by the President Jose Portillo on July 10th of 1981. The architectural style is Scenic Ride style, which involves the use of local materials like couch sheet free and skylights made of Vallarta's wood.
In other words, that's a gathering place where a lot of parties and music happen. Traveling down the Malicone street, just to the right is the boardwalk and the pier. And over there,
background gibberish noise that I get. It's like, I don't pay attention. Here's the true town. The true town.
Yeah. So this is the whole of Malicone here.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of fun. A lot of stuff happening. And there is Gypsy Kings and Boys on Fire.
Those will give you some idea, and then we'll come back and walk. That one back there was 16.9.
This weekend is the Walking Dead. Should be a lot of parties and parades in this area.
This is Marina Vallarta, a Mexican revolutionary writer, journalist, and politician who continues to be history. He was the vice president governor from 1971 to 1972. Currently, he is continuing to find restaurants, bars, and local shops on the main street.
Knock, knock.
There's a lot of those places around.
That's on the beach. Playa Exhiba. Playa Palmares is coming up next. I'm going to stop there.
Yeah.
La Bahia.
I'm looking for the next week or so ahead. A lot of the temperatures.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Even though you're going south? Oh, you're going west. Are you going
That is the reef. The reef.
Oh, we got nighttime.
definitely get hit by a bus up this way? Boy, there's some gorgeous homes.
across the street. It's just a lobby.
The Hilton is on the beach and across the street. The Playa Palmares area. Punta Negras.
We are riding to Vallarta Beach, one of the nicest beaches of Puerto Vallarta. It is highly recommended as a beautiful and safe resort. It has restaurants alongside other attractions. You can enjoy a great view of the shopping from here. The responsible tripline, the company's oil farm, which is a real abundant vegetable species devoted and important source for the country's 18th century. This is what the bandera has been which is received only after several and strict reviews from the international environmentally into the most exceptional quality of the beach, with good environmental management and improved and beach heritage. Playa Palmares.
It's a resort and little islands out there. You can take boat trips out to the island. And there's the hop-on, hop-off bus we just hopped off of. We stop for a few minutes and then keep on going. It's a pretty cool little trip. I'd suggest to do that first thing when you get to Puerto Vallarta, or a lot of towns have a hop-on, hop-off bus. And if you run through that, you'll get to see everything and then know where you want to go. But since you're with me, you already know. It's a really nice beach here. And this is Playa Palmares. Playa Palmares. And where we stopped, there's a lot of rocks, but you can keep on going down. There's beach on both sides. Canto Palmares. And here's one of the local residents. He doesn't know that I see him yet. maybe he does. A black iguana. Hello, iguana. Los Arcos de Mismaloya, and there's also the resort over here, and the beach is kind of rocky right now probably because of the storm. A lot of people go scuba diving there. On those rocks there's like a reef and fish, and one guy told me that he saw a humpback whale diving over there, so might want to give it a try. Tierra Luna, just off the beach, and the island where you can go diving. Tierra Luna, a popular spot to go scuba diving. Grand Park Royal. It's a resort. What kind of place you go and hang out there? It's a place to go diving.
Yeah.
These rocks. It drops down deep. Global. This guy ran from the North Pole down to
Arctic
Puerto
Circle.
Vallarta.
In the Arctic Circle, not
From
the
the
North Pole.
Arctic Circle. How many miles?
I've ridden 5,300 miles so far.
Wow.
And I got only about 4,000 to go.
4,000 to go. You're going to end up in
At the Panama Canal.
Panama Canal. And this is just one run. He's done many runs from across Florida, whoop-de-doo, from the East Coast to the West Coast of the United States.
By the time Christmas comes, I'll have ridden all of North and all of South America.
Amazing. And it's TDA
Global Cycling.
TDA Global Cycling. I'm going to look you up.
Okay.
All right, thank you. What's your name?
My name's Steve.
Steve. And here's another resort. Looks like they're dredging a little bit, probably from that storm. boats to the marina. All right, this is Barcelo. This is the end of our trip. Right over there is a tequila factory. And a couple guys got off to go see it, including Steve, the bicyclist. What a guy. Last resort. We're going to turn around here. The guy's going to catch the next bus. It comes in 2 hours. It's normally 1 hour, but it's going to be 2 hours this time. That is the Barcelo Resort. The mountain there, the ocean's right there. The end of the road. Huge resort.
Just right now, be careful with some of the branches.
Yeah, I know, they come close. Maybe I'll move to the middle.
A lot of attention from archaeologists. In 1939, American doctors undertook conducted Malicone experiments. In the early 70s, professors from the National University of California also came here to study the residents. In the mid-80s, the American archaeologist and anthropologist Dr. Joseph P. Montoy was invited by locals to study the area. After 9 years of excavation and study, more than 100 archaeological sites were found by Dr. Montoy. Furthermore, he discovered remains of at least 6 cultural places in this region.
It's the only video you can be on the hop-on, hop-off bus
Along the Mexican
without being on it.
from Sinaloa
It's like a preview.
to Jalisco.